Welcome again to Solo English. It is a channel for lessons and exercises for everybody. So today we have modals, and modals are grammatical parts of language, for English language. It is for back students and for every examinee. So today we are going to see what are these modals. Modals, as you see on the blackboard, so we have this is the number of modals we have. We have can, may, must, have to. Past of can, could, may, might, must, had to, have to, had to. So it's the same. Must has no past. Shall, should, will, would, ought to, sorry. So now I am going to explain one by one. I give examples. Now this is, let's begin now. I give you examples with each one. I explain the meaning of each one. So can has 4 meanings. And that letter أربعة المعاني. And number 1, ability, قدرة. Can, number 2, possibility, and I'm going to give you examples for each one to distinguish between ability and possibility. Number 3, permission, and number 4, request. request هو طلب، ملي كنطلب شي حاجة سميتها request. permission الإذن، ملي كنطلب الإذن. could, it is past of could, of can. could, we use it in the past of can, or when it is polite, to express politeness. For example, if I say give me something, say could you give me something, could you show me the way. This is for politeness. Now I'm going to give another meanings of may, for example, and will. We use it to express future. Say I will for future, or in English people, they say I shall, we shall. I shall, you will, he will, we shall. Or American people, they say I will, you will, he will, she will, we will. You just will. So we use it for future. And will, it is willingness, الإرادة. شي حاجة يعني بغيتها، عندي إرادة، willingness. الاسم I will. shall, it is suggestion، اقتراح. مثلا ملي كنقترح شي حاجة كنقول shall we go out. Look at this question. Shall we go out؟ هذه اقتراح، suggestion. كنستعملوا دائما فيها shall we go out? Yes, why not? Good. So this is the meaning of shall and will. Can't, mustn't, not allowed to. They express prohibition. المنع، ممنوع. إذا قلتي شي واحد ممنوع توقف هنا، you mustn't park here. You are not allowed to park here. For example, you say you aren't allowed to park here. So if I want to change you aren't allowed or you mustn't. This is negative. Mustn't, and you are not allowed, and you can't. You can't, it expresses also prohibition, or it is prohibited, it is forbidden. Modals exercises now indicate the meaning of modals. So look at the sentences, and in each sentence we have can, but the differences in meaning. We are going to see the context of the sentence and to see what does can express exactly. Of course, when we have can, we have 4 meanings. We have ability, possibility, permission, and request. طلب. Good. Can I go out? This is a question. Can I go out? So what does it express? Can I go out? This is permission. Okay, permission here. May I go out? Permission. But this is more polite than can. This is polite. Polite permission. May, can. Permission, both of them, but one is more polite than the other. You can get 16 at the exam. So look, someone is talking to you, he says or she says, you can get 16 at the exam. So this is can, it is possibility. Possibility. It can rain tomorrow. It can rain tomorrow. It's rain when it's raining. You say, it can rain tomorrow. If I am in January or in February, it is winter. Of course, there are the conditions of rain. It's possible to rain. So when it is sunny, but you say it can rain tomorrow. I have 50% or 60% that it will rain tomorrow. So this is possibility. It can rain tomorrow, possibility, where I have 50% or 60% that it will rain. If I say it may rain tomorrow, when I am in June or in July, and it is maybe the sky, there are clouds, the sky is cloudy, and it is windy, I say it may rain tomorrow, because normally it doesn't rain in June or July, but sometimes it may rain. So it may rain, it is possibility, but just 10% or 5% or 7%, it depends on the conditions of the weather. I can climb this tree, climb the tree. I can climb. Can you climb the tree? Yes, I can climb. This is ability, قدرة, ability. So here, ability. Usually we decide to find the meaning according to the context of the sentence. It's the context, and we should know the meaning of can, the meaning of may. Look at number 7. Can you tell me when the train arrives? So the meaning of can, it is question, but what does it mean? Can you tell me? So this person needs something. It is request. Request. So he asks for information. There you are. Request. Number 8. You may have an accident. You may have an accident. Sorry. You are too fast. So it is may, and may, it expresses either possibility or permission. It has two. You may have an accident. You are too fast. This is a possibility, but this person is good driver. But whenever when we are driving too fast, it is risky to have an accident. So you say, you may have an accident, you are too fast. This is possibility with a little percent. Good. May I ask you some questions? This is question. May I ask you some question? It is permission. It is polite permission. Yeah. Number 10, you may come to the party. When we are organizing a party and you say to someone, you may come to the party, you may, here it is permission, polite permission again. 11, you must respect law. So he must, it is obligation. Obligation. لازم. What's wrong? You must be sick. Your eyes are red. So when you look at someone and you see his eyes are red, you say, well, you must be sick. Must here, it is not obligation, it is certainty. I am certain. Why? Because when I look at someone and his eyes are red, certainly I'm sure that he is sick or he's ill. So this is certainty. Certainty. You have to, this is the model, you have to respect your diet. You have to, here it is necessity or it is obligation. Again, it is necessity. Necessity. You should get up early. Should is expressed advice. You are 15. The conditions of work are good. You must be successful. So must here is is certainty. look at the context. The conditions of work are good. You must be successful. So it is not obligation, it is certainty. 16, your sister can come with you to the party. So can, here it means permission. You give permission. This is maybe your friend or your neighbor. This is permission. So here you are. We should go back usually to each meaning. So we have can. It has 4 as conclusion. Let's recapitulate now. Can has 2 meanings. We have ability, possibility, permission, request. May, it has 2, possibility, permission. And must has 2, obligation and certainty. Have to, it is obligation or necessity. Shall, should, it's an advice. Ought to, also it is obligation. So in Arabic when we say يجب عليك أن تفعل كذا, يجب, it has 3 meanings or 4 meanings. It has must, should, have to, ought to. So it has 4 meanings. It depends on the context. It depends on the sentence or the expression that we are using. So usually go back to the meanings of each one, meaning of can, meaning of must, meaning of may, and we rely on the context. This is the example, the context that we have, and we can decide the meaning until we understand the sentence. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, solo English again, it is for your favor. I will give you more exercises next time. You are welcome again to other lessons. So I think you have benefited from this lesson of models, and I hope that you will succeed. Subscribe, please. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you very much for following this lesson. Thank you. Goodbye.